They didn't score a single goal and they lost the game 4-0.
It's not Barcelona's night.
It was an embarrassing performance, and it became even stranger when their coach spoke at the post-game press conference with an absurd amount of confidence in his failing team.
If a rival is capable of scoring 4 goals against us, then we're capable of scoring 6 against them.
Many people laughed at his apparent disconnection from reality. See, in the UEFA knockout stage, each team plays against each other twice, one match at each home stadium, and the total score across the 2 matches determines which team advances to the next round. No team had ever overturned a 4-0 first match deficit in the history of the UEFA Champions League. It just wasn't something that happened. So when Barcelona and PSG returned to Camp Nou, Barcelona's home ground, the crowd was hopeful but prepared for what was likely to be the end of Barcelona's chances to progress to the quarterfinals.
Well, if Paris Saint-Germain don't go through to the quarterfinals tonight, this is a match we'll be talking about for quite some time. It would take an historic Champions League comeback to deny Paris Saint-Germain.
However, 2 minutes into the second match, it was clear that Barcelona weren't about to go down without a fight. They had quickly scored the first goal of the game, and the home crowd boomed with support. But after that first goal, it was hard to get anything else to pay off, until, right before half-time, they got another. And then, as they entered the second half of the match, they scored a third.
And it's a cracker of a penalty!
Barcelona were only 1 goal away from potentially ending the game in an aggregate tie, which would force extra time, allowing them another 30 minutes to make a 5th goal happen and secure victory. But PSG weren't going to let that happen.
As the long ball forward falls to the spot, oh, it's a goal!
This wasn't just any goal, it was an away goal. And in UEFA's rules, if the aggregate score ends in a tie, the team with more away goals advances to the next round. So now, extra time was no longer an option. Barcelona weren't just chasing 1 goal anymore. They now needed 3 goals in 20 minutes. That certainly wasn't unheard of, but it was going to be a challenge. However, as the game came down to its final minutes,
What a goal! What a goal by Neymar!
Neymar continued desperately fighting against the odds.
It's a penalty!
He scored! 2 quick goals for Neymar!
The aggregate score was now 5-all, and there were only a few minutes left in the game. If Barcelona was going to move on to the quarterfinals, they were going to have to make something happen right now. The ball came back out to Neymar, he lined up the shot, and he chipped it softly over the defence towards the goalkeeper. For Sergio Roberto to score the final goal. The home crowd cried tears of happiness, and Barcelona made it through to the quarterfinals.